Hey film composers, it's Josh, and today I want to share with you 5 hacks that you can use for your film scoring that will help save time and improve your workflow. Here we go. Hack number 1. Convert your video file to a smaller resolution. Now when you need to, sometimes it's better to allot more of your resources all towards the music production. The video file is good for referencing, so you don't really need something that's high resolution like 4K or 1080p. All you need is something like 720 or 480p, and what that will do is it'll allot more resources to your music generation, and it'll make it more smooth when you play back the audio to video. Hack number 2. Use a MIDI track as a cue marker. Now, generally speaking, when you're spotting the movie, you might use a marker track in Cubase or a similar DAW, and what that happens is it'll mark the points pretty effectively. The only problem with the markers are that if you go back and fidget with any of the tempos on the tempo track, that can actually offset where the markers are, and then you will have to resync the marking points. Rather than that, use a MIDI track and call it a cue marker, and then all you need to do is set the starting and end points, and from there change the linear bass mode to time bass mode. What that will do is whenever you need to change the tempo track at all, the cue markers will always stay put in the same spots of the video. Also, this is great for cue sheet generation, so when you are plotting the start and end times for the time code, it will be all available to you, and you can copy and paste that back into your cue sheet. Hack number 3. Sing or hum the music as a reference guide to the tempo. For those tricky cues that have tempo changes, record yourself singing or humming the music, then use that audio track as a reference for the tempo changes. This is great for rubato or retardandos. After you record yourself, then use the tempo track in your DAW to match up the tempo of your singing. Hack number 4. Route all of your audio into an intermediate bus before sending it into the stem buses. So what that means is when you're about to export your tracks to a individual print or stem print, it might be good to use this intermediate bus as an organization way, and that way you can send your individual prints to the mixing engineer right away in score order. So be sure to label your group buses with a number first, starting with 0, 1, and I usually start with 0, 1 with the piccolo in score order, and then I can go to the exporting window, choose the batch export option, and select the tracks, if not all of them, the selected audio tracks that I need, and then export that. Once you re-import this back into your session, they will be automatically in the order that you want it to. Now this is great for the mixing engineer as well as yourself if you need to re-import these tracks back. This makes the process of rendering tracks a little less tedious and mundane. Hack number 5. Create 2 folders of audio prints or stems that will be useful in times of overlapping. So when you are exporting tracks and sometimes they overlap and one ending of a cue trails off and then the other one starts, you don't want that to be conflicting when you are exporting. So you want to separate those, and as you're doing your mix, you can have more flexibility if you have 2 lanes to work with. I label it generally the music track A, and then the other one is music track B. I'd like to give you one more bonus tip, and that bonus tip is when delivering your score for approval, rather than sending the director the music file, send the director a video file with the music already baked in there. They get to see what you see and what you've imagined the music to be without any discrepancies in the timing if the director happens to drop the music in the wrong place by accident. So that's it. Use these hacks to improve your workflow and elevate your game as a film composer. If you like to learn more, watch my other videos and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This is Sohn signing off. See you next time.